Hi guys, Mons here. On today's episode of All Ball with Mons, we're going to be going through Game Week 6 preview and prediction. So, I'm like I said in my preview and prediction, I always go through my what I think is going to be the games I'm going to watch, my picks, and who I think is going to be make an upset result, my risky picks, so on and so forth. Thanks again for supporting the channel. Make sure to click on the subscribe button if you find yourself on my channel watching any of my videos. I really appreciate it. So let's get down to it. So it's Brentford versus Man United this weekend. I'm picking the Man United win. After the Chelsea win, United should be in free flow now. We should go to teams like Brentford and let them know we are Man United. We're going to step on their throat. We're going to get you first half 1-2-0 up, and then you just coast it through the second half. I hope Man United can do that this weekend. Chelsea versus Brighton. I can see a bounce back result here for Chelsea. And my pick for that game is going to be Chelsea at home. Palace versus Liverpool. I'm turning this one because I like Palace. I like the style of play. I feel Palace is going to be a very tough place to go for Liverpool. Liverpool could drop points in this. This is one of my 50-50 pick, but I will go for Liverpool because chances are Liverpool probably have a stinker and they're going to get saved the game by Van Dijk or Salah penalty or something like that at the end of the day. Leeds versus Bournemouth. Leeds had a brilliant result against Wolves, but I can't see them going back-to-back wins in the Premier League, especially against a team like Bournemouth. So I'm picking Bournemouth to win this game. Man City versus Burnley. Man City. I can see Man City beating Burnley pretty easy enough in this game. The next one is Nottingham Forest versus Sunderland. Sunderland had a pretty decent result against Aston Villa with a man down, 1-1 at home. But they're going away to Nottingham Forest, so I think Ange's going to get his first victory in this game. This is going to be the game Ange's get. He needs to get a victory. He can't keep going drawing games or losing games. He needs to get a victory in this game because the owner is not going to be too happy. The dictator owner is not going to be too happy if Ange doesn't get a winner and if doesn't win this game. Next game I'm going to go through is Spurs versus Wolves. Wolves, another L. They're on course for 0 points again. 0 points for Wolves. Spurs are going to win this game easy enough, and I don't see Wolves winning at all. Next time I'm going to go through is Aston Villa versus Fulham. Can Aston Villa actually get over the hump this time and get a victory? Do we think Aston Villa are going to? I think Aston Villa are going to get a victory this weekend. I can see them getting a victory this weekend against Fulham. Fulham, I saw a little bit of them so far this season. Pretty average team. On the day they can beat anyone. Unfortunately, they won't have many of those days, in my opinion, in the Premier League this season. So I see Aston Villa beating them. Newcastle versus Arsenal. Newcastle and Arsenal are always a classic, in my opinion. Always enjoy it because Newcastle, whenever they're playing at home against any big teams or any top 4, top 5, or top 6 team, they're always riled up. They always want to go into and smash a man, do this and do that. Like I tell you, passion can only carry you so far. You see the talent, and losing Isak is a big deal for them. However, I am picking Newcastle to win this weekend after all that rant. So I feel Newcastle's going to be Arsenal. I feel Arsenal are going to drop points in Newcastle. It's at St James's Park. St James's Park, one of the toughest places to go, unless you're Marcus Rashford, of course. And yeah, I feel like Newcastle are going to win this weekend. Are going to beat Arsenal this weekend. The last game is Everton versus West Ham. I feel so bad for my guy. I feel so bad for my guy Graham Potter. But honestly, bro. I honestly cannot see you getting a result at Everton again. Everton are going to lose a bounce back after losing to Liverpool at the Merseyside derby. Everton, Jack Grealish. I'm never going to mention Beto because I thought Beto was absolutely useless in the first half against Liverpool. Jesus Christ, man, your touch is absolutely terrible. I felt Everton, Jack Grealish, Ndiaye. I think those two those two are game changers. Those two are freestylers, footballers. They're so good technically, dribbling the ball, running with the ball, setting up teammates. It's just brilliant to watch both of them play. I love watching Ndiaye and West Ham, Ndiaye and Jack Grealish play, and players like that really excite me. If I'm being completely honest with you, players like that really excite me. And just for example, Spurs, I actually watch a good bit of Spurs this season just because I like seeing Kudus play. Kudus is absolutely amazing. The guy is an absolute baller, man. He's a 1v1. I love players like that who always try to engage your fullbacks or defenders in 1v1, take them on, create chances for your teammates. Those are my favorite type of players. Those are the most exciting type of players I like seeing on the football pitch. Not those players who try to kick the ball, recycle it, pass it back, boring football. I like players who take, most of my favorite players, they lose possession a good bit. Bruno. Take risks. You will, if you take risks in football, you will lose possession. That's the whole point of taking risks. Like, you're not going to be 100% or 90% keeping possession or pass accuracy if you're taking risks. That shows me if you're an attacker and your passing accuracy in the game is like 1995 or even 80 something percent, that shows me you're not taking enough risks. Because if you're taking enough risks, you're trying to force the ball into attackers, force the ball into wingers, where the chance they might not get it. But that's the whole point of football. You need the excitement in it. And I think the last couple of years, the excitement was going out of football. Coaches have coached out players. So we need to bring that back into football. Like players like Kudus, players like Jack Grealish, players like Ndiaye are always brilliant to watch. So I'm really, really looking forward to watching a couple of games this weekend. Should get the Brentford and Man United game in. I'll probably watch Palace Liverpool as well. I might be able to watch. I will be able to watch Newcastle and Arsenal. I want to watch that. I love when Newcastle get all riled up against big teams. It's absolutely comical because they're so passionate up there. I think passion can get them. So, like I said, passion can only get you so far. And I might try to get one more to get in. But that's all for this week. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the support. Make sure to leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, drop a like for me, share the video if you'd like to. And that's all for me for this week. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you for game week 6 review on Monday or Tuesday next week. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend.